Hey, welcome back. We've got a game on equal footing. We've got paid player as Norse in the blue and PAUVREFRANCE in red as Egypt. Let me just swap these around. He's just scouting out trying to find his D. He's got him here. Let's see. Hasn't been so kind to him. France has scanned up the top and not found them. He's going to have to stick with berries a bit longer. It's unfortunate. Oh, he's found them all the way out here. There's probably somewhere over here, but luck has just brought him the wrong way. These are quite unpleasant on this map, quite far away. He's had to stay with berries a bit longer than he probably would have wanted. Now he's just got to manage all this other dealing with going all the way out here. Perhaps he searched over this side for some deer, he might find some, but you know, sometimes the map's just not so good. We've got perhaps a game that could the Norse player could easily push forward in this game. It's perhaps it's interesting. They're both civs that have quite strong second age infantry. The spearman rush would probably be, I don't know who it'd favour, perhaps the Norse player a bit, but it wouldn't really be much use to spearman rush on this. So perhaps they'll just go for an age 2 and then go forward with their rushes, or not rushes, but pushes. He's finally moved out to these deer all the way out here, and so is paid player. He's going for barracks. He's gonna be the first to show some signs of aggression. And oh no, he's not. They're going quite similar times. It's quite interesting. They're not going to age up. Perhaps the Egypt player would want to get to second age before he starts getting some fighting in. But perhaps because these deer are in quite an unsafe spot. Yeah, his other deer in a just as bad location. They're quite far out of his base. So, and he's even going to the berries now. He's probably worried about some pushing. So the barracks is taking quite a long time. So he's obviously not going for too much rush. He has only put one villager on it. He's also going for stone. So he's perhaps going to get his town center up a bit quicker. It's interesting storehouse placement, but I'm not sure. Maybe he wants to be a bit more secretive or defensive, but yeah, he's getting his first spearman out now. So is France, but now he's just running around after this scout. Perhaps just to distract the spearmen or get some extra line of sight or the scouting information. Interesting that there are a lot of players who I've seen play Norse so far have had trouble with these longhouses, just pop capping them for a moment. Just perhaps another villager on them, but it takes a lot of time to get these longhouses up. So it's interesting that a lot of players have struggled with getting these built at the right times. Because the Greek and Egypt and the other civs that have normal houses take barely any time to get up. So longhouses have been punishing quite a few players. They've just got spearmen fighting in the center. He has got one extra spearman there. He's going to lose a villager. He's lost one. Now he's just trying to get the villager damage. He's about to. If we hold down alt, we'll see that the health. So now he's running back to his base. He's going to be right. He's going to be able to get an extra spearman or 2 out. And now he's getting town center fire. He can just leave now. He's pretty much right. There has been quite good. He's taken one villager out and distracted him and made him make all these spearmen, which are going to be pretty much useless in a moment because he's probably going to go axeman as soon as he gets up. He's up and he's just trying to get gold first. So that's understandable. He's gone for the picker's gloves. He's still getting these deer though, and he has a bit of map control, I'd say. Perhaps he's lost it now that he's lost his attack, but he's put paid into his base, and oh, there's a bit of lag there. We've got 16 villagers for paid and 18 villagers for France. So France has got a bit of an advantage. Paid's not making any at the moment, but there he goes. He's about to be pop. Like I'll watch to see what the Norse player does with their house their house timing, to whether they try to get it up early, or because with it taking so long to get up, it's perhaps wise to keep more of an eye out of that when you're playing Norse. It's getting pop locked with a building that takes so long to build is really unfortunate, and really hurt. So there, he's about to produce the units, and he's got 30. He's putting up his stables. Let's see, and he doesn't. Yeah, he's have to delete this to get the longhouse up. There he goes. Now it's going to take a long time. It's really hurting some players that I'm not blaming any play style, but having these longhouses is something that Norse players really have to look out for, because it's really hurting them at times. Now he's going to have to madly rush and spend all these resources that he's got saved up. It's just quite difficult when you're trying to do something like this. He's trying to get the aggression in while he was making up with his economy disadvantage because he's pop blocked, but he's done quite a good job moving his villagers over to these deer. Now basically this push has been nullified. This town centre fire is just going to stop him, and he's going to use the Norse ability to construct towers. This should be, yeah, it's quite a good spot. Perhaps closer to a place where villagers are would be good, but he's just going to use it to fight under. If France comes forward and fights under it, then that'll work out well for him. But France could just go this way, as he is doing. He's got a few idols around, but you can't blame someone. They get distracted doing this, and this is going to be quite consuming of time trying to get these attacks in. He's sending 2 camels around, perhaps not enough to do any real damage. If he comes down here, he might get some damage, but he's perhaps just wants to be a nuisance, make him run his villagers away, and it's working. He's got a spear out really fast in defense of this, so they're just going to have to run away. You're not going to be able to do much to the spear, although he has slowed him down. He's getting this. He's got quite a bit of stone saved up, so it's interesting, and he hasn't gone for a second town centre, so he's really heavily invested into stone, and purely for this reason. It's quite a strong tactic by Norse to get these extra towers in an aggressive style. Maybe if he got one around here, it would be better, but this is going to really hurt France if he has to fight under it. Otherwise, his gold's going to be in line, and his other golds they're in actually pretty good spots, but he's going to have to do this anyway. He's losing a lot of units right now, but so is paid. But the trades are better. I'd say better for paid at the moment. If he just keeps running around, these towers are going to do 25 damage per second, so that's going to be pretty powerful. It's just obviously there's been more units for France in this battle, and he's lost them all. So starting to get some spearmen out to deal with these camels. They were doing quite a bit of damage. They're a pretty tank unit, so they don't get as affected as these axemen. But these axemen just don't stand a chance against these towers. He's getting that one up again. Try and pressure this gold. To make him move gold is going to be quite a punishment, because all the way over here, although it's in a safe spot, it's a long way away from this gold, and this gold's in quite an easy to attack position with another one of these tower pushes, and he's starting to get more stone now, so he obviously thinks he's going well with this tactic. He's getting another barracks up, another stables up, another longhouse up. He's done a good job this time. He's kept himself from getting pop blocked, and now this trade is going to be bad. There's 3 towers firing on axemen who are not the 185 health there. Oh, and he's taking out the Priestess of Ra. Perhaps he didn't mean it, but perhaps he didn't mean to bring his Priestess of Ra over, so it's going to hurt him a bit. But I don't think he was empowering anything too important. He's got a big enough mass to take out these towers, so it'd be a good strategy to yeah, he's not losing too much. If Paid can get perhaps some, he's going a lot into spearmen. There's not that much camels out now, but there are camels in production. So, well, they were coming out. He's got 3 stables up. I can check if Paid has scouted these. He scouted one of them. Perhaps he knows there's another one. There's quite a lot of camels coming out at the moment, but he's taken back his base, and it's really damaged Paid's score, and perhaps he's put him on the back foot. He's putting up his second town center now. He's using that stone for the economy rather than offense, but he's done quite a bit of damage. France has obviously had a lot of wood saved up. He's only just getting his second town center up now, so he's pretty much his aggression has paid off in terms of delaying the economy. The villager count is 32 for France, 34 for Paid, so it's pretty even. France has a bit more resources, but nothing too much. It's important for him now to make sure he's got the mass up to deal with this. He's going for throwing axemen and spearmen, which is a pretty good counter to the axemen and Slinger, and perhaps these camels, a few camels that are running around. He's going for this again. Perhaps if he's seen this, so he's not actively viewing it, but he's obviously got some knowledge that this stuff's here, and these villagers they're not on the right side of the wood, but there's only 2 there. It's not going to cost him too much, and perhaps give him some time to get down here before he loses more. But this town center's in a pretty good spot for defense of attacks from the back, so he's just chilling out with his axemen in the middle, but it's giving time for Paid to get a bit more. He's using the Norse ability to make production facilities. That's going to allow him to get out units faster, which is an important thing if you're on the back foot, because I'd say now his force is larger than, and he's got these raiders which are good against range, so be able to take these slingers out pretty quickly to gets a bit of a flank on them. He's moved out to here to this stone, so he'll be able to before a second town center, his second put up town center once he ages up, when he chooses that. France is stockpiling a bit of food, so perhaps he's thinking of aging up soon, or just getting his economy. He's getting a lot of villages out of this one. There's a lot of being put down here, and now he's retreating. I think Paid's worked his way back into the game. He was on the back foot a bit before, but now he's all right. His army is a bit bigger, but there's a lot of units streaming out for France at the moment. He's moved down to this gold, perhaps because he doesn't want to lose this one again. Well, being in chance of losing this one, and it's good that France has moved back towards his base. It's given him time to reinforce, and that's just see where the trades come there. He's moved the raiders down to the slingers, so that'll be good. It'll do the maximum damage it can do. He's doing a good job controlling this, because now he's got the advantage. It looked like he was at a loss, but just making sure that those raiders were attacking the slingers, and perhaps not using the slingers to take out one unit at a time, and it's probably just damaged a lot of these units, because these raiders have a lot of HP, but perhaps slingers weren't the best unit to use against these. I don't think they get any advantage, because the throwing axemen's ranged attack, but still is an infantry type. Bit of lag here. Let me just check who's dropping. Francis. Oh, this could be unfortunate. Mm, 9 seconds. And there's the resign. Francis quit. I might still upload this, as it was quite good seeing this push, but I'd say that the game is going a bit in Paid's favor at the moment, but still as a pretty good back and forward battle, although unfortunate there was a drop. Anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time.